channel. My name is Danielle. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about this holiday look. I was really inspired because I went and got my hair done today. I hope you guys can tell. It looks amazing. I was just really inspired by seeing all these bronze, gold glitter. And actually, it was so funny. I was watching a BuzzFeed video. And they were like trying to recreate YouTubers' looks with glitter. I'm like, I need to do a glitter look now. So I was like laying on the couch in my robe and I'm like, get up. You need to do that. So this is what I created here today. It's a very glittery. I hate when I do that more. It's a glittery, a fun look. Glitter is a must during the holidays. You can wear this on New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, going out, whenever. I don't really care. Going to the grocery store, you might get some looks, but hey, it's okay. And I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys want to see how to get this look, just keep watching and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty guys, so getting started today, we're going to go ahead and shake our juice like a crazy person and drink it. Just kidding. So now we're going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I absolutely love this stuff. I had just got the little sample and it's amazing. Might be better than Fix Plus to prep my skin. Hard to say. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and just dabble it into the skin. Really let it sink in. I learned this technique from Desi Perkins and I absolutely think it is amazing. I mean, she's amazing. Come on. Can we not agree? So first we're going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer to really give a smooth surface. So now we're going to go back in with another Smashbox primer, and this is a Smashbox eyeshadow primer. Absolutely love Smashbox primers. So lately they've just been out of the park and they've been doing exactly what they say they're supposed to do, which, you know, is a really big hit for me. So today we're going to use the Morphe 350 palette. I love this palette. It's super affordable and it is amazing. Look at those colors. Like, what? So I'm going to use a light color to go ahead and set the eyeshadow primer. That way I'll have a really nice smooth. So I'm going to use this SEDONA Lace EB13 brush with this orangey tone. The only bad thing is that these don't really have names, but it's okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this in the crease and going back and forth in windshield wiper motions. And I'm going to use this to start as a transition shade. Like I like to go to lighter to darker shade. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and use this Morphe M431 with a dark shade. I'm going to use this and go back and forth into the crease just to really start defining a dark line. And that's going to give your eyes a lot of definition. So I'm going back and forth between that brush. It's okay, I see I made a mistake, but it's okay. So we're going to go use that pointer pencil brush, and then I'm going to go in between that with like I think it's like a round brush that I usually use to highlight my brow bone, but this is really great for getting deep into that crease and really making it a defined line. It's okay if it's not perfect because you're just going to go ahead, as you see here, I'm just using a jumbo crease brush and I'm using that to blend it out. So using that jumbo crease brush, I'm going to go ahead and go in with that dark color again with that jumbo crease brush, and I'm gonna jumbo crease brush. I'm just gonna use that to blend it out even more so it really looks blended and put together. So now I'm gonna use this technique to get the lid to look really stand out, and that's by using a flat shadow brush. You can use whatever one. This one's by Sephora. I had got it in a set, and I'm gonna use my Fit Me concealer, but like I said, whatever concealer works. And you're just going to draw all over your lid. This one you do want to make sure you're kind of getting a clean cut. And you're just going to put it all over your shadow because it's going to give a really, really nice base for the pigment that we're about to put on our lids. So now we're just going to go ahead. At first I used my finger, I think, and then I ended up using a brush. But I'm going to go ahead and put a gold pigment by MAC. But you guys can use whatever pigment you have or whatever gold shadow you have and just go ahead and put it on top of that lid, and it's really gonna pop out because you just put that concealer on there. It's gonna look amazing. And you could use your finger or you could use a brush. I used a brush. I think, yeah, I went back and forth between my finger and my brush. You really just gotta use whatever you want. A really great dupe for this MAC pigment is the Kathleen Lights in ColourPop. Any ColourPop eyeshadow I think would work so great on this. Look, so now I'm gonna go back with that fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to blend it back out so it really looks put together and nice. I guess that's the word I would use. Nice and clean and put together. And we're going to actually make that gold pop out even more because we're going to go ahead and go with the Urban Decay and Midnight Cowboy. You guys guessed it. Ugh, this is worth the splurge, guys. This was my first time actually really using it, and it was gorgeous. So I'm going to use my finger to pat it out because it's going to give you like the gold reflex, and it's just going to add such a pretty effect to the look. And this is not the only part we're going to use it on. We're going to put it there. We're going to put it everywhere. But for now, we're just going to put it there, and I'm going to use the gold pigment and just go back on top of it to give it a really pretty effect. Time for the face, my favorite part. So I'm going to use that Maybelline Fit Me concealer and use that to conceal those ugly dark under eyes. And at first, I don't know why I started using that brush. It didn't work out. So I ended up using the Morphe M334. I've actually been using this brush a lot lately to blend out my concealer, and I hate to say it, but I've been liking it more than the Beauty Blender to conceal, like to blend out the concealer. Sorry guys, I lost my thought of words. It's amazing. I don't know why I feel like just the Beauty Blender's been sucking up so much of my concealer lately. It's driving me insane. Anyways, so I'm going to use the Tarte Amazonian Pizookie brush, something like that, and the Smashbox foundation in the color 2.25. I've only used this foundation a few times, so let me try it like 3 more times and I'll let you guys know my final thoughts and opinions on it. So far so good. I like that it's full coverage but hydrating, so that's really good for like nights out and stuff when I want that extra full coverage. And yeah, so I'm just going to use this brush to blend it all out. I really liked using this brush to blend it out. I've been aggravated with the Beauty Blender lately. I don't know why. It's probably me. I go through phases. And actually, I repurchased the pink one, not the black one, and I think that's why. I really like the black one, so I just need to go ahead and get that one instead. And I'm going to sing Under the Lamp. So now I'm going to go ahead and use that same Morphe Gun Metal brush, and I'm just going to use my RCMA setting powder and just set my under eyes. You know, it's a go-to thing. And since this is more of a dramatic look, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my nose. Actually, I do that always. Let's get real, and I'm going to use that same Morphe brush once again to blend it out, and I'm going to use that other Morphe brush to conceal it. And I'm going to go ahead and put the concealer on my forehead. You guys know the highlighting drill. So I'm just going to go ahead and set that, and then I'm going to use the Laura Mercier puff with my RCMA powder and just set my whole face, since this was more of a glamorous look. And if you're going to go out for the night, you're going to want to set your whole face, that way it stays in place and doesn't move. This is actually my first time using that puff. Of having it for a year, and it was great. So I'm going to go in with my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder. I'm finally getting the hang of this, and I actually really like it. And I'm going to use a NARS Eda brush and go back and forth in swivelly motions to get that really nice, sharp, precise contour. And I've been doing this with my hand too to kind of really help me draw out the line and help me get a perfect, not line, but a perfect contour. And I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other side as well. I've really been liking how it's coming out whenever I do the line technique. So I went to set my contour, and I just grabbed whatever brush was near, and I used my big fluffy Real Techniques brush. It did the job, but as you can see, I made a mess. And I also broke my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder, so it won't close, but whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my NARS Laguna bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze up the rest of my face so I can look nice and even. You guys know the drill. And again with the NARS Eda brush on the chin to sculpt it out to make a nice, even, sculpted highlighting look. And I'm going to go in with my Milani blush with that same Real Techniques brush. And then I'm going to use Becca Opal to go ahead and highlight the top of my cheeks, or overdose on highlighter, whatever works. It is a holiday look, so go ahead and throw as much highlighter as you want. Who cares? You're going to look glam AF. Ugh. You guys know I love me some highlighter. I just got to look super glowy and super on point. So as always, I'm going to go ahead and use my flat definer brush. And I'm actually just going to use the lighter orangey shade and then the darker brown shade for my under eyes to smoke it out, because those are the two really colors that are really going to show up. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with that one and define my under eyes. And then I'm going to use a pencil brush to smoke it out so it will look really nice. And I'm going to go back in with the Urban Decay Naked Cowboy Glitter. I'm going to try, don't get it under the waterline. Get it right under there. So you can see I'm going really slow to add even more glitter. Yes, I said it, more glitter. I love it. So now I'm going to go ahead and put Benefit Their Real Mascara. You guys don't have to put on falsies, but I am going to go ahead and put on falsies here. And I'm going to go ahead and also just do my eyebrows super fast. This is the Ka-Brow in color number 3. OMG, I have been loving this brow product. It's my new favorite thing. That color is like amazing. Ugh. I actually went ahead and bought the full size today. That is just the sample size. You can see I was feeling my brows there. I'm just going to go ahead and outline it. I've been finding it so much easier to do my brows ever since I started using this product. And I'm also in love with that new House of Lashes lash case that I got. You can see. I just wanted to show that it's not perfect every time you try to put on your lashes. It takes some work for me, but this is a House of Lashes lash. And I don't know which lash this is off the top of my head. I will go ahead and link it down below. But I actually got this in a really great set. It came with that cute travel case. It's a rose gold color. A pair of those lashes that I'm wearing. Miniature, the blue glue and the white glue. I don't know the difference, but oh my goodness, guys. This blows the duo glue out of the water. I absolutely love it. So lining lips today, I'm going to use the Exposed Lip Kit by Kylie. I've been grabbing it all the time. I even got my mom on it. I love this lip kit. So I'm going to use that on my lips. And I'm going to use the liquid lipstick as well in Exposed. And then that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.